Hey everybody, it's day two of my second try at the 100-day reality challenge. I hope that everybody can hear me really good. As you see, I'm using this really cheap microphone, and I've had it since dinosaurs were alive, pretty much. Basically. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's been a while. Today, well, first of all, let's see. Last night I had a few friends over, and that was pretty nice, pretty very well needed. I was babysitting a friend of mine's little boy. So I had a total of three kids in the house, and it was fun. I baked cookies and made dinner and stuff. And no, it was nice to have an extra kid in the house to keep my son busy. um, After that, after we put the kids to bed, my friend Mandy came over and hung out with me, and eventually another girl came over named Carrie, which I don't really know that good, but I got to know her a lot more last night. She's dating a friend of ours. Um, Basically, we just sipped on some wine coolers and relaxed and chilled out, whatever, and hung out and talked about men. I guess that's what women do, though, when they get together and have girls' night out. Either you don't talk about them at all, or eventually you talk about them. I don't know. Anyway, it's been, for those of you that don't know, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this or not, actually, but it's going on 4 years, 4 years that I have not been with a man. I know. When I got pregnant with my daughter, I think that was the last straw for me, with men. So I'm just kind of taking a break, a really long break. I just, I'm just trying to, for once in my life, I'm trying to enjoy me and not let I have this tendency of when I'm with a man, I give him all of my energy, every last bit, and it drains me to where I'm so weak. It's just hard to explain, but I'm sure many of you know what I'm talking about. So I'm taking some time off of relationships for a while. I'm really not sure when I'll be ready for another relationship. I'm not gonna lie, I do get lonely from time to time, but then I think about how happy I really am without one, without a man. And I'm pretty darn happy without one. I mean, I've got my hands full right now. I've got two kids and a full-time job, and you know, I really don't see where I'll have time for a man right now. I don't have time to date. I can't get a babysitter very often to go out and date. And if I do go on a date and say I start to have feelings for him, that's going to lead to another date. And eventually he'll want me to spend more time with him, and then he'll probably end up moving his stuff in, and I'm just not ready for that. So anyway, off of the relationship topic. Let's get off of that. Okay. Um today I Today was a pretty relaxing day. Oh, last night, while I was hanging out with my girlfriends, I had a text from the baby daddy, from my daughter's father, and he wanted me to go upstairs and get on MySpace. Excuse me, that's the dryer buzzing, if you want to know. Um, Doing laundry. Anyway, he wanted me to get on MySpace. He's in a band, and he wrote a song for his daughter. Oh, isn't it sweet? It really is. And for those of you that would like to hear it, I believe you could probably search on MySpace, and the name of the band is called oh gosh, what's the name of the band? Sub Subverting Order, I think it's called. Anyway, the name of the song is called In Time, and it's for his daughter, and it was just so sweet because he hasn't really been the best father, but he's trying, and that's all that matters. He's really, really trying. He's really showing the effort, and he has her right now as we speak. That's why she's not in the crib right now, and she's not climbing on me, and and I'm recording this at 6 o'clock, and normally she's awake right now, and normally I'm not doing any videos until she's in sleep, in bed. That when I heard it, I cried. It was really sweet. What else? So he picked her up today. That's about it really. I don't know what they're doing or when they're going to be back, but he usually gives me a call. I would like to talk about some goals for the new challenge this time around, and that would be I really I love my apartment. I would like to be able to start working on decorating it more. The walls are kind of bare. The living room's not so bad, but everything else just needs some work. I'd like to eventually, in the next couple months, get some of like my style and my taste in this apartment because this just I don't know, it's not really me yet, and I'm trying to make it feel like home as much as I can. It's getting there, but that's one. Definitely would like to work on more money. I'd like to start making some more money. I just got a dollar raise at my job. Yay! And I moved up to days. I was working nights. Now I'm working days, so that's great. Monday through Friday, I have the weekends off. Yes, it's a real job finally. But I would like to start making some more money and bringing more money in. Maybe, like I said, picking up a side job or something. Just, I need some extra funds. Maybe some unexpected money would even be nice. I'm going to claim that I'm going to come up with some more money. I'm going to have tons of extra money to be able to buy things that I need and want, that my kids need and want. Um, right now, it's kind of like basically, pay the bills, gas, and I'm not really left with a whole lot. So I'd like to change that in the next couple months, if not sooner. Um, I would also like to start working on exercising more. Um, I did start walking like one day. Okay, it was one day. We were supposed to go walk. Me and my friends were supposed to start doing some walking around this lake that we have here. But it was so hot. It's really hard to do all that walking in this heat. It's so hot, and with all this extra fat, it's even hotter. But I'm trying to work on loving my body and loving myself. For so many years, I've put myself down and just I haven't really felt that great about myself. I mean, I look in the mirror at myself and I just don't see what I used to see. I never really thought the best of myself though. That I Now that I look at all my pictures before, it's depressing. So I'm trying to look at myself in a different view and trying to tell myself that I'm beautiful and that I am lovable and everything. And it's hard, but I'm getting there. I'm trying. Um, So that eating right, I'm working on for a long time there I had cut my sugar completely out the diet. I was doing really good. Every once in a while I'd give in to something at the snack machine at my work like a grandma cookie cuz I'm so addicted to the grandma cookies. Oh my god, they're so good. But trying to work on that. I even tried eating sugar-free things like sugar-free ice cream and stuff like that. I was using my wok a lot more, making stir fry with the olive oil and things like that. So that was a lot more healthy. But you get kind of burnt out in stir fry after a while. So that's another thing. What else? I would like to get along better with my son. We've been having some complications lately. He's been talking back with a really foul mouth lately. Not really cussing or anything like that, of course, but